welcome back, lattes and cappuccinos, to Caf Table Zero's Plays Persona 4 Arena.
And we're following Labrys's story right now.
Yes.
And
it started approximately 30 minutes later than yesterday, but there was very little variance in weather and temperature. The difference is trivial. The night sky has the same soft brightness. The wind and the trees are no different.
without understanding why, the initial data search regarding the trees that catches my eye. I learned that this tree varies slightly from specimens of its kind of found in natural forests. Though this topography. Cool, great.
I decided to traverse the outskirts as I did yesterday. It is not long before I find a familiar unit comes into view. There is no need to run a scan for visual matches. I know that this is Unit 24.
Hey, you survived!
24's left side is turned towards me. It is sitting on a large rock. When I approach, 24 notices me and turns around.
Are you looking for something?
Initiates conversation.
Huh? Who, me? I just wondered if you were looking for me. I did express a hope yesterday that we would meet again after all.
True. I was looking for 24. It's true, I may have been. I began walking the same route as yesterday, but once 24 came into view, I changed course to approach. I may have been searching for 24 in this area. Did I desire to reunite with 24? Yeah, why?
Because you're like sisters!
I am silent due to the lack of an explanation. 24 smiles again. A smile. What was the cause of that expression this time? I do not comprehend. Like so many other things.
Would you like to sit with me? This rock is large enough to accommodate us both. It would be more relaxing than standing. Thanks.
It's the fucking mountain in the background. This rock
is giant.
Can I ask you something?
What is it?
Oh.
Okay.
My limited experience, 24 has a better comprehension of such matters.
Do other units think about stuff that doesn't have to do with fighting and missions?
Do you have such thoughts?
To tell you the truth, I can't really say. Feels like I do, though.
24 is silent for a duration before speaking again.
Units of our model are all given a mind. It's so that we can eventually develop what is called an ego. The reason our appearance closely resembles that of humans is related. It's to foster self-awareness similar to a human's. Have you not been told about personas?
Personas?
The word is unknown to me. Accessing archives. Searching for persona. Over 1,000 headings found. I must filter the result further. Which subject 24 is, or what subject is 24 referring to? I am silent as I think. 24 smiles again and resumes the conversation.
It's an ability expected of us that normal weapons don't have. The conditions to use one are theoretically already loaded in us. But a well-defined ego seems to be necessary to activate it.
I am already aware that we have been given a mind. Today I saw it for myself, the part that forms our personalities. Is its activation triggered by development of communicative skills? I still do not have a good grasp on it. Though, 24 continues to speak.
That's why I'm sure there are others with thoughts that do not pertain to missions.
That would seem to be the case.
Then, maybe those I've fought up till now.
24 trains
And
gaze at me.
how does that make you feel? The opponents you destroyed may have thought similar things to what you just did.
Do I feel things? Cannot say for sure. I'm unable to respond to the question. 24's expression changes again. Expression could be classified as a smile, but subtly different from the ones she's cataloged as experienced before. Mixed with joy and gladness of a previous smile, this one contains a slight hint of sorrow?
It's okay. You don't need to come up with an answer right now. It actually may be better to forget it. After all, tomorrow we may find ourselves ordered to destroy each other.
Oh. Good. Think positive. Twinge inside him from hearing 24's statement. Yeah.
Ew.
We gotta stop dying.
I'm sorry.
We have a show to do.
I don't want to do this.
I don't want to die.
I don't want them to fight.
Why
Why
is
should
it-
they fight?
I am about to be lost in thought again.
Oh, there it is.
But as if to prevent that from happening, the signal for our schedule shifts, echoes in each of our ears.
It's time. I hope we meet again.
Fucking no, I hope we don't. Not if it means that.
Yeah, not if it, yeah, exactly.
Stop. Another smile. It appears as if 24 is adopting these smooth changes in expression naturally and not deliberately. I wonder if I will eventually be able to do the same.
Oh, robots. Why?
Super fighting robot! Mega Man!
Oh, here we go.
Fighting to change the world.
Oh, God.
Another night passes. Another combat test takes place the next day. Just as scheduled, I face units flagged as enemies within the test chamber. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I don't know.
And
You're
we'll-
making me yawn now.
The way that my opponents are expressionless now seems strange to me. There is no intent or cognitive evidence in their faces. They wear no expressions. They are blank. There is nothing wrong with them. That would be my normal assessment. But I recall 24's image. The blankness of these faces and 24's face when it had no expression are different somehow. Even when 24 had no particular expression, it was not this blank. Not every portion of that face was neutral. Further analysis shows the same true for humans. The researchers are never completely mechanical and expressionless. I look at the hostile flagged units again. They are the same unit type as me. They were given a mind and may potentially develop an ego later. I recall 24's statement again. Do you feel something when you destroy an opponent that may be thinking the same things as you? I am on the verge of entering a long train of thought when the enemy moves. I shake off my doubts to focus on the battle.
This is my input.
I study the opponent's movements. I formulate the most efficient method of damaging it. I execute the method. Over and over. The array of actions I have to select from and my flexibility in linking them will decide the outcome. Having already received 10 units worth of downloaded data, I am likely second to none regarding the scope of possibilities in this respect. Right. At times, I can even anticipate their next action. Cool, since my opponents are the same unit type as me. Their tactics are determined using the same thought processes as mine. That's right.
That's right.
They think the same things as me. Ellipses.
This is not great.
Ellipses! Eventually, after approximately 4 minutes pass, all opponents are silenced. Oh, I successfully executed my mission. Yay!
At least we didn't see 24.
The day after that, I achieved victory in the combat test with the same efficiency. Oh!
It was easy to annihilate them. I was first I can't tell.
It is not necessary to destroy their main body. If they are incapable of resisting further, the battle is over. It is the most effective way.
Okay.
Oh, dude, time is passing. I win the next day, and day after that. Units geared for close combat with no external weapons give me no choice but to damage their chassis. But even then, there is an order to things. If I destroy parts that present a threat, such as the motor functions of their limbs, the match would be considered as won. Soon afterwards, the buzzer signaling the end of the test echoes, just as I expect. I catch myself rushing over to the unit collapsed on the ground. I have only destroyed the unit's arms and legs. It is still conscious.
Oh my god!
But I realize I do not know its unit number. I am at a loss at how to address the unit. The opponent asks me a question then that I did not expect.
You seemed to deliberately avoid attacking the face or the neck in that battle. Why?
Huh?
I am momentarily at a loss for words. What the unit says is true. There is no damage to its face. I review my actions during the battle and find at no point did I attack its neck either. The cranial region is where the plume of dusk is housed. If it is destroyed in any type of unit, the unit will fall. Aiming to disarm opponents is effective, but would targeting its obvious weakness be more efficient tactic? I avoided doing so.
I don't know.
The researchers enter the chamber and hide the unit from my field of vision. I could not determine whether my last words had an effect on the opponent's expression or not.
These past 3 days, it hasn't been destroying the other units beyond repair, like it did in the first battle.
It must be learning to finesse its attacks rather than just using brute force. The result? Swift, overwhelming victories.
Its evasive skills are improving as well. That level of flexibility and evasive action could never be replicated by chaining predefined maneuvers.
This unit's collected a good amount of feedback data too. It's growing steadily, feeding on the bones of its kills.
Jesus.
You don't have to say it like that.
Seriously.
The researchers are growing, destroying them, and absorbing their data. That's what growing is. Since I thoroughly destroyed a few of my opponents these last few days, their bodies were salvaged. While I was downloading their data, I always kept their bodies still within view.
Things are going happily.
Dude, this is pretty interesting. Out of all of the rest, I'm glad this one actually is the way it's formatted. Because it's very like,
I'm interested.
I'm captivated.
Just as the combat tests are repeated, my actions outside each night are repeated as well. Yay! 24 and I are besties.
Yeah, seriously.
We go to the mall sometimes. When I attempt to communicate with the other units, most often they cannot understand the meaning of my questions. This prevents us from conversing. But that may not be the only reason. I want to converse with 24. I have begun to desire it. Yay. When I go to see 24, the white dog I saw on the first day we met appears from somewhere.
This one seems to have been raised as a pet somewhere far away from here. But one day, it was brought to the forest near here, and its owner suddenly disappeared.
Oh!
It seems unlikely that 24 obtained such a detailed history of a stray animal from the research staff. Was all this information obtained by communicating directly with the animal?
Oh.
From a dog that does not speak human language.
Its name is apparently Snowy. At least, that's the name it responds to the most.
Oh, Snowy.
It was a dog.
Oh, well, the name of this animal is a dog. But how do I put this? Snowy is what this specific dog is called.
Oh,
Snowy.
I love this. Oh.
Snowy barks as if comprehending its name.
It's white, like snow. Easy to remember.
Oh.
Snowy rubs its nose against it without being frightened. Yay.
Robots and dogs, man. Robots and
The way it
dogs.
presses at my fingers feels as if it's showing pride in its name.
I feel like robots and dogs are like Tumblr precious cinnamon roll bait, you know? They are right now for me.
I decided to spend my outdoor activity with Snowy and 24. 7 years later. Whoa. It is outdoor activity time on the next night. When I arrive in the outdoor area, I am listening to a certain sound. I hear this sound intermittently every 4 to 7 seconds.
Okay.
I had wondered about the unknown ambient sound since the first day, but I determined that it wasn't a threat and focused my consciousness on other things.
Okay.
Tonight, I increased my microphone sensitivity to maximum and concentrate on that sound. It is similar to something familiar. What? I scan my memories until I realize what it is. It is the sound of water.
Oh.
I hear it when the staff uses a device to clean their hands and tools. The waveform has some similarities to that. But if the sound is at this volume in such an open space, the volume of water must be higher than a normal supply would allow for. What could it be?
A waterfall?
I contemplate asking 24. It is clear that 24 knows much more than I do. Oni-chan.
Yeah.
I began walking in search of 24. Where could 24 be?
It's Nissan, isn't it?
Nissan. Yeah, Nissan. No, One-san. Oni-san.
Oni-san? Is it Oni? Does it work both ways? No, that's Big Brother, isn't it?
So what's Big Sister?
Nissan.
One-chan?
One-chan.
Yeah.
No, is it N-I-S-A-N?
No.
Or is it N-I-I?
N-I-I for brother, O-N-E-E for sister.
Nissan?
Yeah. Nissan and Nissan.
Great.
God damn it. If there are no abnormalities, I feel a twinge in my chest. It is larger than ever.
Did we miss something?
You want me to see?
Yeah.
La la la.
Possibly.
Blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay. We didn't see anything.
Okay, cool.
But what if there were such abnormalities? What if 24 was damaged during the combat test? Oh no. And sustaining damage is not necessarily the extent of the problem. Could it be? I realize that my arms are trembling slightly. It is not a conscious movement. I cannot make it stop. It is possible that perhaps 24 lost in a combat test and was destroyed. Oh, in these circumstances, it would be expected for such a day to come.
Oh, well, yeah.
What if 24... What if she never came here again? Oh, Snowy.
Oh, this is where you went. You weren't at the usual spot, so I was looking for you.
Oh, thank God. Until I heard a voice from behind me. My sensor said stop, accepting input. Yay! No sound, no light, nothing. All of them come back online with her voice. I turn around. Please don't let her...
Oh, furrows her brow and looks into my face.
What's wrong? The look on your face seemed as if you saw something frightening.
My face? My expression? Frightening? Am I scared?
You do not comprehend.
I cannot make that judgment.
Are you perhaps scared of fighting?
Nah, I don't think that's it. What is this? I can't tell.
Am I scared?
Scared of what? That she will disappear? During an operation, it is possible that I might assign greater priority to other units' safety than my own, but we are not on an operation now. And this emotion is not the same anyway. It is a different emotion. It is an emotion. I have emotions? Yay! I look at 24's face pleadingly, but I cannot put my question into words. I cannot express my feelings to her. Why? Oh. And though 24 sees this, she says nothing. She only smiles tenderly. Oh. It is the same smile she showed once that looks happy, but also sad. During that night's outdoor activity time, neither 24 nor I speak much. We just walk together, side by side, without many words. I do not take the opportunity to ask her about the intermittent sound of water. We're gonna have to fucking fight her, aren't we?
I hope not, dude.
It is the next day. I detect some sort of weight in my chest. I am aware that there is no physical weight there. It is most likely a psychological phenomenon. Or one of the researchers being a fucking pervert. I perform a vocabulary speech.
I'm heavy-hearted. I cannot help but find it amusing.
It is a very apt phrase. But what is causing this heavy-heartedness? That I may not be able to see 24 someday? That may be it. But I do not think that is all.
Man, I can't stand to see another robot cry.
Why am I crying?
Why am I crying?
Over the next few days, I spent time without finding an answer to this question. Each night after the combat test, when it is time for outdoor activities, I seek out 24 first. Yay! And each time I confirm her presence, I feel an indescribable sense of relief rush over to her. Yay!
Oh, jeez.
We exchanged standard greetings in the first few days,
Oh, jeez.
but that practice was eventually discarded. Now there are no special greetings between us. We can understand each other without words. Yeah! That social link up, baby.
Yeah, seriously.
Our eyes and expressions communicate enough. Tonight as well, I find 24 and rush to her as usual.
Oh.
There are no words. Only an exchange of smiles. Oh,
I can't.
Stop.
No, I can't.
We begin walking together.
Do you remember me asking before if you were scared of fighting?
I nod.
To tell the truth, I'm scared of it too.
Oh.
Your confession is surprising. Counter the nature as weapons. Yet, for some reason, I'm not surprised
I'm
by
afraid
it.
I'll lose and be destroyed, and it's painful for me to make others go through the same ordeal. We may be weapons, but shouldn't we be driven by more than seeking victory? I've been wondering that for a long time.
But that's against orders.
Just a half-hearted smile.
I'm sure things would probably be much simpler if I stopped thinking and just obeyed orders. Unfortunately, I finally found it. I found my answer.
Your answer?
There's someone I want to meet. I feel like meeting this person is my own objective and not an order given to me.
Okay. Since we have never left this facility, we have absolutely no acquaintances with outside people. There should be no relationship with such people. But I immediately understand. This person she wants to meet is someone on the outside. Even I don't know why I thought so. But when I reflect upon that thought, the indescribable wavering within me becomes much greater than ever.
Ever since I started thinking that I was scared to fight, each day was painful for me. If I'm going to feel this way until the day I lose, I even thought it would be better if I lost on purpose. But I won't think that anymore. I feel glad now that I exist. I mean, we're loved after all.
Loved?
That's right.
Huh?
I repeat that to myself. The word loved, I do not comprehend. But when I look at her gaze, her clear eyes seem to see beyond the sky. Her statement seems correct. I feel that something must be vital. As I watch her try to express something without words, it is hard to believe she is the same unitype as I. It seems more that
Why
she
are
is
you
human.
telling me this?
It's probably because I didn't think anyone but you would understand.
Well, I hate to say it, but I'm not sure I really get it either.
I'm sure you'll understand one day. I hope so anyway.
Sheesh. Why you gotta be so cryptic?
24 laughs at this. Your southern Jersey accent drives me crazy.
Is it Jersey? I thought it was
I
like
don't
very
fucking-
country-ish.
I don't fucking know.
It could be Jersey-ish.
I detect Snowy playing at my
Hey!
feet! Snowy! After playing at 24's feet too, Snowy runs off ahead about 3 meters and then turns around. His tail moves vigorously back and forth. Soon afterwards, Snowy sits on the ground and looks up at 24. I watch 24 crouch and pat its head. I am thinking back about other things. Things besides fighting and defeating the nearest enemy. My own objective. Someone to meet. I still do not fully comprehend. But the way she is playing with Snowy tonight looks more fun than ever. Her smile seems very natural. If the answer she discovered is the origin of that smile, I would like to understand it someday too. I can feel that desire budding inside me.
Ooh.
Yay!
Alright.
Alright, lattes and
You want to
cappuccinos.
call it an episode then?
Yeah, perfect
Yay!
timing. Alright,
Perfect
alright,
timing.
lattes and cappuccinos. We'll catch you guys next time on Coffee Table Zeros Plays Persona 4 Arena.
Alright.
Signing out.
Signing out, bye!
Call from Froyo Media.
Froyo Media?
I don't know, dude.
Yo, dog, you want to get some Froyos?
Shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up.